All right, let's see if this works. The Discord's frozen. Good stuff. All right, can anybody hear me out there? Chat, say stuff. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me? Is it all good? I haven't used OBS in like a year. So we'll see how this goes. Good luck to all of you. Godspeed. All right, let's see. Let me make sure I can watch my own stream. Oh, good, I am here. Awesome. What up, everybody? How's it going? How's everybody doing today? So Josh is having some Spectrum-related technical issues. He does not have internet right now. Hopefully, he'll be able to hop on in a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to hold it down, try to keep you all entertained. And just so that I'm not made a liar of by my own thumbnail. How's everybody doing today? Oh, why do I hear myself? Josh is... I hear myself. Why do I hear myself? Hang on. Give me a second, y'all. Oh. Did y'all hear an echo there? Was that just me? Let me close some windows here. Oh, Josh is... That was wild. Where is that coming from? Where is that coming from? Say, George, please don't mess it down. Make fun of me. Oh. Bro, that is so weird. That is, I hear myself echoing in my ears. But I don't know where it's coming from. All right, if y'all don't hear it, I will pretend it's not happening. And I will keep on going. I'm going to close out a bunch of YouTube stuff. Okay, y'all can hear it? Okay, yeah, I knew it. Oh, it might be Chris. So Chris is in here randomly in this Discord. I might be coming out through his speakers. That would make sense. Hang on. I'm going to kick him for a second. I can't. Can I control him? So y'all can't see him. Oh, wait. No, I don't want him to kick from the server. I just want to... Okay, here we go. Server mute, server deafen. Okay. Let's see if that helps. All right. So he's in here for no reason, just hanging out. Y'all can... Here, I'll show y'all. Hey, he's just hanging out in here. I don't know why. He's not responding to anything I do. He's just kind of frozen there. It's very weird. Real random thing. So I'm assuming that's where that noise was coming from. All right, so let me find my stream again. Here we go. So yeah, like I said, there's no Josh right now. There's no Bill. Bill's with his wife. He's having date night, and I'm here by myself. So let me say hi to everybody who's in here. Sarah, welcome. Mr. Toastar, welcome. Daniel, welcome. Brian P, good to see you. Sergeant George, always good to see you. OnlyCops, us, good to see me. Chris Kaufman, great to see you. Millennial Cop, always good to have you here. All right, Keith, thank you for moderating and keeping all the kiddos in line today. Let's see, who else is in here? I think, oh, Assertive. Assertive, what up? Emu, Emu's here, all right. And I'm surprised I don't see Blank. Where's Blank? He's all up in the Discord. Badge Bunny, good to see you, Badge Bunny. All right, well, I'm sure Blank will be here soon. Anyway, so yeah, welcome guys. We're gonna go ahead and get started. So mostly what we're gonna be doing, hopefully Josh gets in here within the next like 20, 30 minutes or so. So in the meantime, we're gonna watch some police recruitment videos and judge the hell out of them. Y'all feel free to leave some comments and roast them, including actually, so most of these are 2023s. So I went and I found a lot of the latest ones because we've watched some. I think we watched some last time I did this when Josh was super late and I had to hold down the fort again. And we watched a bunch from like 2022, 2021. We watched retros, the department he was trying to get into, and that was hilarious. So this time I got a bunch of 2023 ones. So maybe they got better. Who knows? We'll find out. But I did want to see this body cam because this was the thumbnail. And so I figured we'll watch that first. I'll give you a very uneducated perspective on what's about to happen here. I have no clue. I got the thumbnail, I stole it, and then I put it on our thing. So let's see what happens here. They do owe me big time, Sarah. You're right. After I skipped for a month, this is my punishment. All right, and let me know if y'all can't hear the audio from this. Like I said, I just had to do a big update on this thing.
Hey guys, how you doing? Reason I'm stopping is your speed on Langley. You got IDs on you?
Yeah.
Alright, I appreciate it. Got a medical marijuana card?
Ooh, he smells the weed.
You smoking the car recently or something?
Oh, you opened right
You're
away.
good. Does he have one on?
Yeah, get my wallet.
You smoked weed in this car before?
I'm.
100%.
I mean, maybe a friend when they borrowed it or something. But,
Oh, how recent was
Smoking
that?
in this car before?
I mean, I let my friend take my car like every other day, usually to work.
Answer
Okay,
questions.
no problem. You got insurance on the car?
Really good advice.
Yeah.
Look at that Casio watch. That thing's badass.
So it wasn't too bad, man. It was just 37. You got to come down to 30, all right?
Bro, this is a messy ass car.
And then
Look at that.
also when you
35.
no. Also, whenever you come to a stop sign, you can't be like past that first stop bar. Does that make sense? You were kind of inching into the intersection before you did stop, but yeah, you were a little bit too far, but beyond the stop sign. All right, ain't a big deal. I'll give you a warning. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna say I don't have a license.
Okay. No big. I'll work with you.
Thank you, sir.
I'd be annoyed by that.
Do you know about how fast you were going?
I thought I was going 35. She said it was 35 on lane.
So you were thinking maybe around 35. So 37 sound accurate.
I was like, she's like, it's 35 on Langley.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, I seen the cop get behind me, and I was like, I didn't want to go, you know what I'm saying, too slow.
Or should I up my audio?
Yeah. No.
Let's do both.
So 37 sound right?
What, 37?
Yeah. I mean, you were trying to stay around 35.
Yeah.
Okay. So nobody has a medical marijuana card?
Where's this?
No. Okay. Is that something you guys are in the works in doing, or what's the deal?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I would like.
Yeah,
to,
pretext stop all day. I agree.
It's quite.
Well, while you bringing that up, I'm going to run in my car real quick, all right?
Okay.
Just leave this door open. Yeah.
Using the cigarette to hide the weed smoke.
You all right?
Yeah.
If it smells like smoke, it won't smell like weed, right?
I am nervous. The cops got behind me and pulled me over, and I don't have a license.
Okay.
Get your
I
license,
was
dude.
just telling her, like, every time I make progress, I owe like $7,500 for my license.
Oh, damn.
I was just telling her, every time I make progress, I'm paying. You know what I mean?
I will say, and maybe not specifically for this guy, but that is a really big problem with impoverished communities is that like those fees rack up and it's like at some point you're just in a hole. You owe a lot of money, you can't pay it back, so it's easier to just drive without a license than it is to try and find enough money to pay for that. So that sucks. I don't know this guy's situation, but that sucks.
And wham, I owe, and they stacked the fines up on me in the court cost, and it's just like, you don't never gonna be able to get my license.
Are you able to get like a business purposes only one so you can
Yeah.
drive to and from
Okay,
work?
Chris left.
Hardship?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying to get.
But you don't have to pay basically just to apply. It's not like you guaranteed.
Yeah.
It's like, what was the last
It's like a case-by-case approval
Yeah,
kind of thing?
I have to pay half of my fines, court costs, and fees before I can. So that would be like $3,800.
Yeah, that's unrealistic.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
not.
it's like, maybe, because you have to go through like a bunch of steps, I guess, like a
This cop's really chill. I like him.
So, it's not like
It's not even a guarantee.
that you'll get it.
So if I went and took them all this money, that we
Yeah.
don't
I
have
think
to
a lot
pay.
to like take a chance and hope that you get it.
That sucks. That's dumb bureaucracy crap.
We'll go ahead and put him in handcuffs. Alright. Step out.
Hey, shout out for gloves, my guy.
Can you put out the
Look
cigarette?
at you.
Appreciate it, man.
There you go. Get your last drag
I
in.
think I've met you before, man. You gotta put your hands together like you're praying behind your back.
Think you met me before?
This guy's chill too. A+ suspecting. I'm not gonna try to grade the cuffing. I couldn't really see it all that well.
For driving?
Y'all want to give it a grade on that cuffing? What do all my cops in chat think?
So yeah, you're just habitual
Oh, Pensacola.
Every
It's Florida.
time they lock me up for habitual, dude, they drop it to a misdemeanor because I've never had one.
Got nothing on you that's gonna get you in trouble?
No. Why do I have to go straight to jail every time?
Because it's a felony, man. I think I arrested you for it too.
It's not a felony.
Yes, it is. Spread your legs for me.
They drop it every time, dude, at first appearance for a misdemeanor because I've never had a license.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still a felony when you get arrested, just because they drop it.
Why'd you even pull me over?
I told you speeding.
This
the
dude
stop
does need to
sign,
clean
and
his
your license.
camera
turned
lens. Just go
around,
like
you pulled
this.
a Yui right when we passed you for what? When I
Oh,
passed
St.
you
George
on that
says
road, you
S
hit
tier
me.
or
I was
A
just trying
plus
to turn around.
cuffing because
And
Kaufman said
got
S tier.
behind me. Nah, man. That's
Sit down.
Pretty smooth cuff. Awesome. Good job on these guys. They're doing a good job.
Man, can you step out for me? Were you able to find that insurance?
Why am I stepping out?
Because we're going to search your car.
What's the cause?
You don't have a medical
Well,
marijuana
search incident
card.
to arrest.
Neither does he. And I smelt marijuana when I walked up.
That's not a.
See, I know words
Yeah,
too.
in Florida.
You're going to get out, or I'm going to remove
I
you.
repeat them like a parrot.
But that's. I thought that's not.
Are you going to get out?
Well, can I ask you a question though?
Yes.
Millennial
I have
Cop said B
probable cause
minus
to search your
cuffing.
car
Oh,
now.
But in Florida, that's not.
he's a
illegal.
stickler for perfect
Step
cuffs.
out.
Okay.
Step out.
Oh, she went straight to cuffs.
Stop pulling away.
I'm not.
Oh, damn. That was smooth cuffing.
I was not.
Yeah.
pulling.
A minus suspecting.
You might want to
Agreed.
tighten that one up.
She could have just stepped out of the car. I don't know what the deal was there.
You're going to stand over there with Officer Guffian. 190 Ave.
Clean out.
It doesn't look damaged.
Ass tell make.
All right. I'm just gonna set that right there.
Ooh, just don't forget about it,
So in
bro.
the future, you can get out. Like we're giving you lawful commands to exit the vehicle. All right.
Yeah.
He's saying when he approached, he smelled marijuana, and neither one of you have a medical marijuana card. All right. That gives us probable cause to search the vehicle.
I
Okay.
thought the law changed. in
No,
Florida.
no.
That's-
I like that he's explaining it to her.
No,
This is
if
good.
you
I
don't
feel
have
like this is
medical
a good,
marijuana, card,
good
then
de-escalation
it's
too,
still
to just kind of be
illegal.
like, hey, listen, this is
All
why
right.
this happened, et cetera, et cetera. It's also really good for the body cam because now
not at that moment. That's why you got.
he's
yanked
explaining
out
on
of the car.
body camera why he did what he did. It's not just, probably good for the court, but also good for PR. Because as we watch it, we can go, oh, okay, that makes sense.
Although just glue on, is your finger
Which I
all
always
right?
like. On the civilian side, I feel like that's actually a really, really useful tool to have in these body cam videos, is to just be, and I think Josh mentions it a lot too, where he's just like, just say what you're doing and why you're doing it as you're doing it.
Okay.
So that there's no real question about your intentions, your motives, what you
let's leave
saw,
that right
how you
there
saw
right
it,
now. Yeah,
all
we-
the stuff
we'll
that's
just
out of
sit there,
frame
just get out of the sun.
that you can't see on the camera, all that stuff is harder to use against you when you can create. This is what I saw, this is why I did what I did.
That I was going to search the
And this
car,
is
and I was like,
happening in the
"You're
moment.
gonna get
Shout out Gloves.
Or I'm going to remove you. And she just, so I removed her. And
Bro,
she
his
pulled
handcuffing
away several
capabilities
times.
are
Got resistance
insane.
on
He
her.
was just like,
Right now,
and it was
just
done.
me.
I was like, where's my cuffs? Here's my cuffs.
Possibly. I
He
didn't
just
search
went,
her.
boom, boom. He did, I think he did the second one with like his pinky.
Olivia?
I swear to God. He was just like, one's on, boom, push the other one down, done. Crazy. Shout out for Gloves, shout out for female officer too. Not mine.
What do you think you were smoking? Spread your legs a little bit further.
Spread your feet, not spread your legs.
Freaking hot.
Bro, searching that car is gonna be a
I
nightmare.
could go around and it just slid underneath my hands.
Oh, that's actually.
It looks like mine. Just a big old mess.
But this was, I mean, both of us in the garage.
Yeah, it's all over the place in there.
Where was that aluminum foil?
What?
Where was that aluminum foil? Okay. Alright, I'm just note it.
Rack?
Yeah, come on.
Can you,
That's
Sean, can you Mirandize her real quick?
Yes.
she have like an addiction problem or something, man?
Huh?
Does she have like an addiction problem?
No, absolutely not.
What drugs does she use?
What
She's-
are you talking about?
I found a white rock in her Sergeant Brierton found it in her crotch area with some burnt tin foil. Now the burnt tin foil is all over the car, right? And you're not in any trouble for it. I just want to know if she had like some kind of addiction problem or something.
No, she doesn't.
Has she ever used narcotics?
No, she can stop anytime she wants, obviously.
She's a pothead. And she's not even been one. But hey,
She said.
She says cocaine.
Oh, she said it was cocaine.
That's what she said, but that was with hesitation.
Okay. What do you use cocaine with? What are you using cocaine with? Your blunts? Is that what you do? How are you using the cocaine?
Yeah, it is.
Snort it?
Yeah, it's a crack rock.
Oh, okay. Does he ever do any with you? No. Well, I appreciate your honesty.
Yeah, you know
Go
what?
to my car
And
next.
shout out to both of them.
Nothing else on you,
Dude for
right?
just being like,
Good
I don't
job
know, I never
searching.
heard of it. And her going like, nope, he didn't do it with me. You know what? Now you'll get to ride together. All right, do we know what happened? Oh, they didn't do a disposition. Okay, let's see if we get anything over here. As the passenger to the video, she dug it out, she would be removed. Oh, okay, so we don't get a disposition on this one. Well, they went to jail, and then I'm sure got charged with all kinds of good stuff. So fun times, and don't do crack. If you're gonna smoke weed, get your medical marijuana card so you don't get yourself in trouble, or do it at home. It's fine. All right, now. Oh wait, no. Okay, so I've got. I don't know if I should save this for if Josh gets in here or not. Let me see if he's messaged anything about showing up. Nope. All right, cool. Because we've got the APD recruitment video right here. So I am excited for that. But we'll see. If he shows up in the next like 20 minutes, we'll watch it with him. And we can roast his old department. If not, we'll just watch it ourselves. All right. So this is going to be Coral Gables Police Department 2023 recruitment video. Let's see what we got here. I don't know where. Oh, this is Florida. Oh, no. This is. Wait, no. Music courtesy of Flo Rida. Am I going to get DMCA'd on this? Bro. All right. Hope not. Let's see what happens. She uses it for weight loss. Yeah, I bet. All right. So let's see how they do. I'm already sending them for the stock image, just random tech graphics that are on here that make no sense and have nothing to do with anything.
5 seconds. Recruits, are you ready?
Oh, look at that glitch effect.
2,
Oh, yeah.
1.
Let's go to 2015, y'all.
Welcome to our house.
Oh, look at them. They get hands-on training.
Welcome to my house.
Oh, this is 100% DMCA. Welcome to my house. Did they license this?
Welcome to my house.
Bro, they picked the buffest dudes. Weapon-mounted lights.
Welcome to my house.
Top tier acting skills. I love it. Oh, they got the little simulator thing. Those things are cool. We got to do one of those at a gun range here. We went for, I think we put it on the Discord one time. I've got a video of Josh like just destroying that thing. It was ridiculous.
Welcome to my house.
So welcome to our house. Apply now.
Okay, you know what? I'm not against this one. I like it. It's a little bit, you know, a little bit, I don't know. I kind of liked it. I thought it was simple. It was nice. It shows you all the stuff that you want to do or that you get to do, you know. It's a little basic, but I think it was good. As far as it didn't try to show you like, hey, you're going to be doing sniper shit. We're going to be SWAT. You're going to be John Wick. You're going to be in the blues and green filter, and you're going to be taking down the cartel in Coral Gables. It was like, no, we got the Flo Rida. We got the thing. Let's see. In the big house. All right, so that was pretty good. You know what? That's a decent start there. All right, let's see what Novi will do for us. You go, oh, and if y'all want, yeah, a little bit pretentious maybe. I feel like, you know what, but whatever. I mean, it's probably just a suburb, you know, they probably are a little bit pretentious. Let's be real. I'm sure it's a tiny town. They're happy to have whoever they get. All right, let's see what Novi Police says. This week on Only Recruitment. Yeah, no, there's been way, way worse. There's some that are just so up their own butts about it. They're just like, we're the greatest thing ever. Come work for us in this town of 300 people. You're going to be doing SWAT stuff and K9 and, you know, busting down doors and whatever. And it's like, bro, y'all got that military surplus and just went wild with it for the video and then never used it again. Oh, this feels very student film. Oh my God, no, you did not. Oh, the community policing immediately in there. Oh, what? Oh, you don't even get her dialogue there. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah. Specialized units. Oh, yeah. I will say good production value on this though. Like the lighting's really good. Oh, hell yeah. Let's get the drone in there. I do like that they really could only use their own station as a location. They didn't even like really go out into a neighborhood or anything, or like ask a government building for some permission to use a conference room or something. They're just like, nope, we're just gonna shoot everything here. It is very weird that it's just the music and when the mouths move and nobody talks, it feels very weird. Oh, hell yeah, look at that Hawaiian shirt. 12-hour shifts every other weekend off. Do we buy that? I don't know that I buy that. Oh yeah, this is... Yeah, okay, maybe they do. Maybe they do get every other weekend off. Looks like they don't have much to do. I wonder where this is. City of Novi? Or Novi, maybe? Where's the city? Oh, it's in Michigan. Okay. Who's that? Oh, is that Josh?
Joining remotely.
Oh, remotely.
Yeah.
Are you on your phone?
I am indeed on my phone. I had to go find a cord that was long enough to like plug into my like outlet to go do it.
Yeah.
At the very least, we can get away. I haven't gotten any updates on my internet. They basically said.
Well, maybe we can get. Can you? I guess you can watch the. Let me see if I can share my screen to you.
We should be able to screen share, and I can see it. And then we can bring in Keith if we want. Bring in the band hammer.
Oh yeah. Okay, let's see if this works. Let me see how badly it messes up my OBS. Oh, I messed it up real bad. Okay. Let me get.
Are we live?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we've been live.
I can't even see the comments. Like, that's what I hate about this.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot to separate on my phone. Okay, bring.
Millennial. Oh yeah, Sweeper says we need to make a recruitment video for OCPD. We did have that in the. That was an idea that we had. We were going to make an admin skit with the OCPD recruitment video that just made fun of every recruitment video out there.
I'm hoping as my schedule like lightens up a little bit after like the holiday season, I might do like a revenge of the admin. Like I might bring back the admin skits.
Mm-hmm.
Start doing them.
I feel like we should.
Yeah, bring in Keith because at least it's one more person that can skim the comments. And
I mean,
then
I can watch him. I've been watching. I've been doing okay with skimming the comments. We don't have that many.
Okay.
We're a little low on viewers today because it's just me, and I don't know much.
Hello to everybody.
Our educational value is very low today, so we're just watching recruitment videos so I don't get us banned. But I did. Okay, so since you are here, I do have a fun surprise for you. So this is the Arlington PD recruitment video for 2023.
I remember. You know what's dumb? I just did fun, like a side story.
Mm-hmm.
I was at the like initial application. They do them in like batches, so you have to like sit down and like maybe I'm old, but we had to like hand fill out Like you do like an online application, and there's like a bunch of paperwork you have to fill out in person. They do them in batches.
Mm-hmm.
And during that batch, they showed us the old, like they had a recruitment. It was probably from like 2010 or whatever it was. But I was like, I'm already here. Why are you showing me a recruitment video? But for shame on the original. Actually, the Officer Archer was my recruiter for that, but she was actually pretty awesome. But shame on them for doing that.
It's part of the brainwashing process. They gotta just they loop them. They're like, here it is. Play it every night before you go to bed.
It's like Stormship Troopers.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is.
I did my part.
Let's see it. With my jaded perspective, let me see where the lies are.
Yeah, let's see how much of this is realistic.
Let's see it. I'm not getting any audio.
Already with the football music. You might have to turn it on your end.
Oh, is it?
It also might just be very low. Hang on, the volume was pretty low. Try it now.
It's draft day in Texas.
No, I'm still not getting it. Oh, draft day? Get
Draft day in Texas, yeah. They have it's like straight up NFL countdown music happening right now.
Also, like of all the things to lean into, the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And I'm a Cowboy. That's coming from like I grew up in DFW in Texas watching football. Like, bro. Anyways, we'll keep it.
Well, I think this was. Let me see when this was made, because maybe they still had hope at the time.
Dude.
No, I know, but 2 months ago, maybe they released this like right after they beat the Giants the first time.
Right after we beat the Giants.
Yeah, and they're like, "Oh my God, we're gonna go to the Super Bowl," not realizing the Giants are garbage.
We beat the 2-8 Giants. We stomped. Yeah,
Stomped them. Absolutely stomped them.
Already looked too clean. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, they got the angle where it hides all the garbage.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why it's kind of awkward on that drone shot. That's also why they cut off the city center right at the R, because right next to that's a homeless guy.
That city center is actually really nice. Like they maintain it. Like you would imagine you're like in like DC, like and then in the most secure place in the world. And there's like a random homeless person
like
there. But
on the White House lawn.
Yes, but if you go like from where this is pointing, like if you Google Maps this, if you go 200 meters to your left, it goes right back to shitty. Like it's you guys ever see what's it called? Judge Dredd, the original one, where like there's the big tall city hall where all the judges like are in. And then everything else in Mega City 1's just a total like shitbag, horrible place to be. I'm not saying it's like that, but feels like that. I'm exaggerating, but
that's the like stark difference between the two spaces.
Exactly, and that's all of DFW. To be fair, that's not an Arlington problem. That's a Dallas, Fort Worth.
That's a DFW problem. Yeah, that's what our neighborhoods are like. It's like you get where like Mark Cuban lives right next door to like Tent City.
Yep. Okay, we'll keep going.
Yeah. Let's see if you get audio this time.
Arlington Police Department is on the hunt for
they got an announcer and everything, dude.
We do have some of the sharpest looking uniforms, I will say that. I had no beef with the uniforms. And all of the units they did show, they do have openings in at times. So none of that is bullshit. That is not our stadium.
No, I know that exactly what this is because I have used this exact stock video for photo booth like start screens and anytime we do anything sports related.
They couldn't have even put the star at the 50.
No, this is Storyblocks right here. This is sponsored by Storyblocks. Is what this is. I do like they have a very slick editing department.
Yeah.
Like, whoever's editing this is doing a decent job.
Oh my God,
that was a blurry shot.
Cribs, that's the main station. That was the Northside officer. I actually worked that desk when I was on midnights during 2020. They took mercy on me because I was one of the people that was voluntold to go cover midnights that year, and I got to my Sunday, which was like a Monday. I got to work the desk that night. The desk on mids is pretty nice, actually. It's literally Netflix and chill. They're just chilling at the front desk. Well, it's actually Netflix and terroristic call to the station periodically, like every couple minutes. But
yeah, but
that's easy. That's easy street. I could work a call center like for the rest of my life. That's easy compared to what you do.
But like you would get that even if you weren't able to Netflix and chill. So at least being able to Netflix while getting terrorized is,
pretty
sweet.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I will say this: that building, I not to none of this is classified, but literally, they have a camera that can zoom in like 8,000 times in, like optically, not digitally. So it's like an
So
actual,
it's like actually clear picture.
yeah, and you can like read someone's name tag before they walk in if you're like quick enough on the sticks. You have to control with a mouse, so it's kind of fucky.
Oh.
But like, there's literally like hundreds of cameras like around just that building. Not to mention, there's like a couple of auxiliary cameras that you have access to. I got to work the desk enough to figure this out. The old timer that I would relieve during the week, he would teach me all this stuff, and I was like, dude, he was like, oh yeah, it's like a command and control center here, and I could like look at people as they were walking up, or I could actually like I would make one proud because I'd be able to give a full description of like whoever threw a brick at the station or tried to burn our flag, whatever, just random stuff like that. It was pretty
Were
good.
they all recording at all times?
Yes, like they have like a backlog, and I think they had to earmark somebody else. We didn't have access to like the actual log, but they could pull it at any time.
Yeah, you could like send a timestamp to whoever had it, and they pull. Yeah, that's
It
awesome.
was cool. You would randomly also catch people manipulating them because like it was a city server, and so like if you had like an administrator, or sometimes you'd also get like people on fire that were like using it to like look at something, or most of the time it was admin looking to try to get somebody. One time I caught somebody having the camera zoomed in because there's one facing the actual like desk officer that's like on the ceiling. And I was like, somebody was watching me, and I happened to look at the camera at the same time, so I catch the feed. And I think they do it by like login on who has like preferential stuff, but dispatch can look at it and everything. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
That's actually a nice station. It's older, but it's nice. Keep going. We gotta get through this 4-minute recruiting video. That's the nicest building, or the nicest room in that entire building that they just showed. By far.
Chief, I think we're looking for compassion.
They're probably
the
faking.
crash zooms,
Don't
dude.
forget about military
Yeah,
experience.
they're totally faking a meeting. This isn't a real meeting.
No, this is.
And free agents.
What about lateral transfer?
I only recognize like one of these DCs here. The stars on the collars is one would be a deputy chief, 2 would be an assistant chief, and 3 stars here is the chief. I was there right as he left. Actually, he on his very first week as the chief, he mentioned me and Bill by name.
Oh, was that when y'all did the stickers,
Yeah,
the badges?
we gave stickers to a kid that we didn't want any credit for, and then the parents were like, Irving PD or something like that, so they called and like forced us to give our name and badge number to give us like a attaboy for helping special needs.
We're giving them some stickers and making them like the cops. Like,
Yeah.
This is the one piece of good news we've had in a year. You will be publicized.
Okay.
God, look at that sweat, boy. Look, that's.
Yeah, I would be too, dude. If I was the chief of Arlington, I'd be sweating too, dog.
Bro, I just love their canned scripted lines of like, what about lateral transfers? Well, Arlington PD is one of the best in the nation. It's just.
And the nation, sure.
Yeah.
Oh, that was one of my classmates there. I knew that guy.
Oh. Is that how you put on your vest?
Nope.
Slow motion?
Well, they have outer vests, so that's a flex. So we had inner vests while I was there, which sucked super wieners.
Yeah, they just upgraded, didn't they?
Yep. Also, his beard would have been
Y'all
days
weren't
off.
allowed. Oh, I remember early days of OnlyCops. If you go back to see the when we filmed them while y'all were still on duty, no beards. Very you can see the eyes are dead. The big old bags and swelling under them. It was great.
But I will say this: I will give credit where credit is due. I know there was a lot of guys that were pushing for outer vests and for like the facial hair upgrades and all that stuff. I don't know if that was our TMPA reps that eventually lobbied for that, or if it was Al Jones, which is I think the chief now there. But shout out to them for doing that, because even the whole time we were there, we bitched about that, like wanting those things. They finally got it. So
it's probably because a bunch of y'all kept quitting.
It's probably like, why
why is everyone leaving?
Yeah, here's why.
It's probably your admin skit about it.
It was the worst because you would go. My admin.
You are an agent for change, Josh.
No, it would suck because you'd go work a call with Grand Prairie or with Fort Worth, and it was the worst thing ever because they'd have the outer vest, and you'd have some of these guys with facial hair, and I'm like, "Who's the doctor you went to?" He's like, "My chief. It's kosher with my facial hair." I was like, "Wow, what a flex!"
Dang.
It's demoralizing. You're already sad enough because you're a cop post 2020, but we'll keep going.
Have a slice of pizza and shut your mouth.
Exactly.
Joined the Marine Corps for over
Hand
20
pieces like
years.
they should be. Oh, they let him put a Marine Corps thing on his uniform?
Well,
Oh, that's not a
yeah,
baller.
this whole section is him talking about how he was in the Marines and then decided to be a cop.
So the transition was pretty easy.
But they let it put. Wow. They've updoored. They have not changed. This dude, this is the guy that taught. He was a SWAT guy. He probably still is. I don't know if he still is or not. But he taught my rifle class. Really good. He's left-handed too, which he's still left-handed. He could blow off an arm and still probably shoot better than me. But he's real good dude.
Dylan B said y'all look dead inside in Stoic Bros.
We felt a little bit inside. Yeah. Anyway, this is one of the good ones. Of people that I missed, the man sitting on the screen right there, which I won't dox too much, an incredibly good officer, but also an incredibly good instructor. I think he's got like 16 years now, maybe more. Maybe he's closer to, I don't know. He's been there for a minute.
What's all his medals there?
Probably one. He did get shot in the head.
Oh, damn.
One time it was a cool story. Yeah, I could probably look it up, but yeah, they were serving, I think it was a warrant, or the guy, it was like a barricaded person, and when they went in, he got shot in the helmet, and it like entered, like towards his skull. And fortunately, like didn't actually penetrate his skull, but it like zipped over his head. It knocked him out though, but like the bullet went through a door frame and hit him right in the head. And he survived. I mean, he was outpatient patient, which is wild, but taking a bullet to the face probably will knock you out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
But anyways, that guy's a real deal. Probably half of those are like life-saving awards and stuff like that. We weren't issued those on patrol because we're not important. But
of course, yeah.
I'm glad he's an actual hero as opposed to some asshole on the internet like myself.
Doesn't feel that way all the time, and I think the officers can feel that. We have a great relationship with our city and our.
Oh hell yeah, getting tacos.
Oh, I knew like 3 of them there.
I actually grew up here in the city of Arlington.
A sin for left. Okay, no, never mind. Another one of my classmates was there. I was like, why is he not in uniform? I was like, oh, you know what? I bet you he's. I think he's SRO.
Very good group of
or he's on like a detective role. It's about that time
who have always had
for a lot of them.
And encouraged me and are there to support me and want.
I do like the blue polos. I don't remember if they had those back then or not, but I do like the blue polos.
They do look good. Yeah, y'all's uniforms are really nice. Like all
also,
of everything, everybody looks really sharp.
His body camera is on.
Yeah, I can see it. That's
yeah,
so neat that it's just like under the shirt too, so it doesn't, or under the vest, so it doesn't just fall off.
Dude, Motorola body cams are 10 out of 10, way better. No complaints, except for the few that exploded on us.
That's bound to happen. Cameras do that, right? They just explode. They got combustible materials, I think.
Stationed out near Arlington, you have this great big.
So do you think? Okay, so do you think they let him wear the Marine thing just for the video, or does he actually get to wear it normally?
So they have a pretty strict policy on what you're allowed to be on. Like you have to be in, especially if it's for a presentation. Like you're going to be in uniform. Like they're not going to allow you to put something on that wouldn't be part of the uniform code. So that means that they have to, like, that has to be kosher per their uniform code. Okay. It's my guess. I'm assuming a lot of the motivation for this, part of it's recruiting, but also, like, as far as MHMR calls, like, I was not a veteran, right?
Yeah.
And so the second I could identify that I was talking to somebody that was having a mental health crisis that was a veteran, I would ask on the radio, like, hey, where my vet bros at? Like, I need someone to talk to this guy. Because even though I'm a cop and it's an adjacent thing, it's not as I can only still provide sympathy for him. I cannot provide empathy. And so, like, when you have a very clear-cut way of providing empathy, typically de-escalation is going to be a lot more effective than if it would be, like, if you're someone adjacent or whatever it is. So, like, I think it's part of that. that somebody might like. In some way, it's probably easier for you to build rapport because it's the same thing could happen.
You can feel more understood because they probably went through a similar thing, or they know what you're going through instead of just saying they know what you're going through.
Yeah, I don't know if that was a thought process behind it or if it's just a way we had. I think like 1 in every like 4 officers I worked with were either in the reserves or like had cycled out from active duty. Like I knew it's a lot of veterans that are cops.
Mm-hmm. Well, in my thought here,
yeah.
Well, based on kind of the shot choices that they're making and all of that stuff, I think part of this is also showcasing updates to policy. Because obviously they spent quite a bit on like, hey, look, we have outer vests now, and hey, look, he was wearing a beard, and he's got the outer vest, and he's wearing his Marine Corps pin. Like it's like, also, see, all of the stuff that you probably heard on OnlyCops is not true anymore.
Also, his tattoo it's right on the sleeve.
Yeah, the one that like you can actually see.
Even with that, he would have been forced to wear long sleeves while I was there the whole time. Summer, they don't give a shit. You're not allowed to roll them up. Like, it would have been a write-up-able offense, and I had people that got it for that.
Damn.
So that's another example of probably, like you said, a deliberate choice to include that they don't care about visible tattoos, depending on what they are. So, because that was also a big deal. Like, we couldn't do any of that stuff. Yeah. We would have put in, was it Adam 5, or what is it, Adam 12? Or,
Adam 12, yeah.
Yeah, old. Like, we would have fit in with that generation of policing with very clean shaven, nothing weird on your uniform, like, and a very strict uniform policy.
Mm-hmm.
Even, like, hair length for men. Like, you couldn't, it couldn't be on your ears for a lot of them. Like, it was a very strict uniform policy, which looked good for the most part, but was really frustrating when it's like, you're like 20 going into that situation, or even like you have some of the old heads that were just like, I don't want to feel like a cop 24/7. Also, you get outed as a cop really quickly when you're like clean shaven all the time and have the really thin haircut. It's just like you would point out somebody that's in the military. It's kind of the same deal. You get outed a lot for that. We'll keep going. We'll see what they say with those. I can't hear any of it, but I can.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy that you can't hear it. I guess it's probably because you're on your phone. It doesn't want to like feed itself back in, maybe.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Yeah.
With the 3 stadiums.
I might just headphones.
Great opportunity.
Oh, that could be it too. Yeah.
The North Station still.
We do have the Cowboys Stadium here. We have
That's actual.
we have Ricken Harbor. We have Six Flags, and so.
Yeah, so that is one cool thing about this one is like they actually went on location to all the places. One of the ones we saw earlier, it was like every single thing they did was just basically like in and around their police station. And so it was very obvious because they were trying to be cool about stuff, and they would do like, we're going to run into this house, and they would like kick the door, and then it was just like their training center. And they were pretty clever about how they like blended it in, but it was very obvious it was like to hide the fact that they didn't go anywhere else, either for money reasons or just because they didn't want to get permits and whatever else they needed to do. But I like that they actually, I mean, clearly like they obviously like the city just lets them into wherever so they can film all this stuff. Because none of this is badly filmed. Like, it's all well lit. It's all really well done. Like, this was a proper production, which means a lot of logistical stuff on the back end.
You get the opportunity to work
That's not bad.
times and earn extra source of income.
And multiple days of shooting.
Special events,
which almost no municipality is going to let you do.
Very unique opportunity.
They're cheap.
No.
To
well, they're probably just hurting. The last I heard from here is that they were
to attend.
They're really hurting on retention. Everyone is. But they were like getting to the point where they were going to become critically low.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that's probably where the policy changes came in, and then the video to like showcase, like, hey, this is a good place to work.
The opportunity is
this is a good place to work. It can be.
Mm-hmm.
So our basic police.
So this training center is from like the 60s. It is like the least impressive part about that entire department. However, while I was there, and there's different people there, so I can't speak on a first-hand knowledge there, but shout out to the people that were there in 2018 still doing training. I guess it was 2017 technically. Those guys I had the best police training in the country, easy. Like I had no qualms with saying that, just based off evaluating what I see in other departments, and then even in like what we were really capable of doing right out of the gate as police officers. Like you're not going to have the officer presence. You lack a lot of the penal code like knowledge and experience on how to make calls. But like the defensive tactics that were utilized there, a lot of the scenario-based training, and they were very creative. Like that basketball court, they would turn into a shoot house with like tarps and wires. Like they really fully committed to trying to give us as like immersive an experience. Plus, it was a very long academy. For as shitty as that training center is, and it's like one of the chief complaints amongst a lot of the officers that were there when we're asked like what we would change. First things like that stupid train. Fort Worth Training Center, it looks like you're going to like MI6 or something wild.
Yeah.
Like it's incredibly impressive, but I do not believe that I had diminished training experience. But like the facility sucks.
Yeah, the
like,
facility could be for sure improved.
Dude.
Like
Oh my
it looks.
God.
I mean, it looks
Oh.
old, and even like the
It is.
interior shots, like you can tell, like it's just not.
That gym right there
Yeah.
is like 90% of your day. It's like the worst. Oh, it's that in the classroom.
Yeah.
The range is pretty okay. The range
Yeah.
is too small.
This looks like
I
an
went
old
to
high school.
Yeah, it's too small to be an old high school.
Oh yeah. No, so what's with the? Did y'all actually get to play basketball here?
Not officially, but yes. So we would unofficially play basketball there. What sucked too is if it rained outside, I guess legal didn't like us running in the rain. Just dumb because we did a bunch of other shit in the rain training wise. But running, so the little set of stairs there that's like on the right.
Yeah.
It's
right.
like not even a quarter mile of a track. It's like a tenth of a mile of a track. And it's a very aggressive turn. And so it would take like 40 laps around that stupid thing to make a mile or something dumb. And so they would make us run that. And like, I swear, like my left knee to this day hurts a little bit more than it should because that's stupid. How many times you went left on that thing just to make a mile. Also, that was our rolling mat, this big old mat that you see that got rolled out. Like that was an actual, like, we used it for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and stuff like that. A lot of our empty hand tactics, we use these for that. But cleaning that was a pain in the ass. Because obviously you don't want MRSA and shit, and you have a bunch of people sweating like gross people on this thing all the time. But like, this is Fight Sim 1 is what this looks like. Fight Sim 1, I won't spoil it for anybody that wants to be a cop, but like they make you fight like 5 people back to back to back. Basically, it is not a pleasant. They make sure it's not a pleasant experience. But it was really good. It was very good training. We are probably by far the best. If you are starting from zero, that is probably the most prepared you are to go hands-on out of any department, period. Because even the least proficient officer I graduated with was better than 90% of the stuff that I see on our Bodycam streams.
Yeah.
Easy. I'm like, dog. Like, I have seen someone that had no business being a police officer being able to successfully navigate this problem in way less time. We never saw, literally not a single officer I worked with did I ever see doing soccer kicks or knees. It had to be a really old head, and by then they were already threatening to like OC him anyways. So there was like 5 cops yelling at him to chill out while we were taking him.
They're like, now you're fighting that guy and the suspect.
Exactly.
You're like, you're gonna screw us all over and get out of here.
Yeah. For as much as, like I said, for as much as this is a crusty ass facility, when you have to clean it meticulously every single day. Like literally academy, which is fine. Like I won't bitch about academy versus something like basic training where like you're in the military, like you live there on the barracks. Like they control everything down to your meals. This is a lot more relaxed, but the regimented aspect of it, like we hung and pulled the flag down every single day, which somebody fucked up one time, and that was a whole other thing. But you clean, like meticulously, you clean, and if they do an inspection and you haven't done it right, for free, you get to work out now as opposed to being paid to be at work. It's the best. We'll keep going.
Fun times. Well, yeah, I'm going to say hi to Pam. Hi, Pam. So Josh can't see the chat right now because he doesn't have multiple devices to do it, and he's got no internet, so he's on his phone. Hi, Officer Nathan. Welcome to the stream. It's okay that you're late. We're just happy you made it. Hi, Blake.
You're
You
doing
finally
better
made
than
it, and thanks for the super chat.
They're all doing better than me. I'm on my phone for my own live stream.
Yeah, Josh was also late, and he can't even be here with his face. So
I can't even fully be here.
yeah, he can't even comment on the chat or any of that stuff.
It's really dumb.
Retro said his academy building is horrible and ran down and gross. So
Yeah, dude.
he feels your
That's
pain.
par for the course.
My headphones are
Trying to
falling
figure
out
out
my
if I can
ears.
get. Trying to see if I can get this to let me hear audio.
Yeah, see if you can maybe plug in some headphones or something.
That's what I'm on right now. I thought that would help, and it didn't. We'll keep going.
Does it not have the option of like turning on?
So our basic police academy, it's more classroom based, but you do have to work on physical.
I'm gonna send them for doing this close up completely out of focus on everything.
Oh, that's the little museum we got. That's
Yeah.
actually pretty cool. It's
I
in
like
the.
hats.
It's in the.
I like the Chips hat over here.
Oh, dude, they got like the
Helmet.
old school radios, like from like I guess the 50s or whatever, when Keith was a cop. They had like the old school
This
radios.
is Keith's. This is actually Keith's helmet.
That is Keith's helmet.
He donated it to the museum.
Yeah, they have a lot of really cool like memorabilia, some of the old uniforms. I think they have like old dispatch equipment. It's actually kind of a neat little museum to have for this. Nobody can see it but us, which is always kind of silly. That I'm like, if this isn't open to the public, it's a secured facility. Like, why would this be here? But we also had to clean that every single day. It's a pain in the ass.
You have to polish the helmets.
No, not like that. No, they wouldn't let us. No, that's too much responsibility.
But you do have to work on.
Can't put your fingerprints on that.
Defensive tactics, range time.
I really like how they have. I'm gonna just mention it again because I really like how they have the body cam like this.
It's perfect.
That's
It's
actually
the best.
so good.
That is the best design for a bike, and it never falls off. I've gotten in heinous fights. We had people getting in car accidents, and their body cam didn't go anywhere. Like it was still there.
Yeah, that is badass. I haven't seen that. That's not on any of the body cam streams that we see at all.
No.
I mean, 90% were Axon, but still.
Work on.
That's just such a good, smart design.
Range time, learning how to shoot the handgun, shotgun, driving time.
Have they gone away?
We do have
These
a lot of
Tahoes did look
reality.
nice too.
After you get done with the classroom portion, we want you
I
to
like the
build up pride
Explorers.
as well.
Oh, he touched the back.
Definitely have
He's an old
opportunity
head.
to grow
They all touch the
in
back.
department just based on what's your name.
Like I don't know why I do it. I do it. It's supposed to be to check the trunk allegedly, but I call bullshit.
Well, I swear every department says it's for a different reason. Because like you'll see interviews of why you do it. Like, because I've seen the like a cop answers your questions, and it's always why do they touch the back? Every single one of them has a different answer. It's like in case you get kidnapped, so that they know what car your fingerprints are on it or whatever. And it's just like okay.
Yeah.
That,
As a cop, you shouldn't be getting kidnapped. There's zero excuse to get kidnapped.
It's dumb shit like that.
Yeah, I didn't touch the car.
Yeah, or it's like to make sure the trunk is closed, or to whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the most valid reason I've ever heard. But most of the time, I'm more worried about what's in the car as opposed to like
somebody popping out the trunk.
I don't know, like a zebra jumping from the trunk.
Yeah.
Good.
If there's a dude waiting to ambush you from the trunk, like he's gonna ambush you
got
when you
bigger
touch the
problems.
damn thing anyway. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Like I'm not looking inside, you know.
And also, he probably has a way to get out from inside the trunk anyway, because they have
I think
the little pull
safety-wise
tab.
now, yeah.
Anyway, it's
keep
funny.
going. We'll
It's
finish.
weird.
We'll finish this. We'll finish this recruiting
We'll
video.
finish this thing. This was probably the most educational thing we've done today.
So that's why I enjoy working with
I was not very helpful.
This officer's night out.
That's
the worst. That's the worst.
I like the.
They used to be. They used to be.
impressive
Yeah, they used to be super proud of this night because we. I think we won it like twice. It's National Night Out, is what it is, and we hated that day. Like it was the worst. Because what happened is they would pull officers for like they'd call them dirt pats or directed patrols, and they would just make them stand at these things. And we're like, dog, like I got crime to fight, homie. Like you gonna let me hold my DWI to go try to do this? Like, I mean, it was crazy.
Just
and I
bring 'em
guess
with
they're,
ya.
yeah,
already
and I'm
drunk.
guessing. Like, bro, you want a hot dog?
Get him to sober up, and you don't have to do it.
Yeah. I want to kick you loose.
Just be
once
like,
we get
hey,
to
you're
this.
my ride along now, so we're going to National Night Out.
Keep it together and don't say anything inappropriate. There's gonna be kids there.
Don't tell anybody that you were driving, and you'll be good.
You'll be good.
I'll let you loose in the
Yeah.
neighborhood, and you figure out a way to get home.
They were super proud of this thing. I hated that night. It was the worst.
Let's see. Assertive Waffle says he teaches new guys to touch the rear taillight so they can judge how close they should be to the car and not hanging out in no man's land.
That sounds dumb.
It sounds dumb until some dumb rookie stands in the middle of the street and gets hit.
I guess that's true.
You know what? I bet you that policy started because somebody did. That's usually how dumb policy starts, because somebody was really stupid and it needed to be implemented.
I buy that.
Yeah. But yeah, Bill's in our chat. He's laughing over watching a PD recruiting video. Bill, you missed it. They have all this stuff that y'all guys were complaining about when you were there.
Yeah.
I think we were agents for change. We made a difference in Arlington.
I wonder if I mute it, if I can hear it. Let me see.
Maybe. Try it.
Get started today.
Nope.
Apply to the Arlington Police Department Lateral
you missed
or
out on
Basic
a
Academy at
baseball announcer
arlingtonpd.org/recruiting.
all of the narration.
Oh. Probably have the actual Rangers announcer doing
Probably, yeah.
The badge haven't changed. That's exactly. I have mine sitting somewhere in a little china cabinet in my house.
They got their little QR code. I like it.
They put that on the back of your forehead once you get recruited. They said that we own you now. You are now.
Was it Agent 47 and Hitman?
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly like that.
We have any chats? You how to be a cop. You have to pull your collar down and let them scan it.
The collar down. Yeah.
Bill says Cowboys games were the worst night.
I agree.
Yeah. Millennial Cop says to put your prints on the car was the explanation I got in-car videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, fingerprints. That's the one I hear a lot when I see the videos.
I was told fingerprints, but I also thought that was stupid. It's like, I'm not getting kidnapped. Like, they'd have to kill me. Like that. I was like that. I was like, if they manage to grab me and try to pull me into a car, bro, it's about to get real spicy in that real quick. I was like, you're gonna have to donate a few people to that, and if they manage to successfully do that, then kudos to them.
Yeah.
Like, they're gonna be smart enough to go back and wipe the back of the car off, or they're probably torching that car at that point, like
leaving it somewhere. Like, I don't even.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem. I mean, maybe for a prosecutor someday can pull up a picture of the fingerprints and be like, "See, it was this car." I want to see
somebody Google it. Has anyone ever been found? Has a cop ever been found after being kidnapped because of a fingerprint on a car? Find me the instance where that actually happened.
I wonder if it's just like a haze. It's like a hazing thing that got out of control.
Dude, it's FUD lore at this point.
Yeah,
it's total FUD lore. Legend. Yeah,
that's probably how all the you know that the like urban legend of the bridge where like the little kids push your car or whatever and leave fingerprints. That's probably where all those fingerprints come from. It's like some guy that got pulled over like 6 times going down a rural highway, and then he got to that bridge, started moving slightly, and looked at the back, and he's like, "Oh my god, fingerprints!"
Everything you said about that story checks out.
That's how it started.
Exactly.
And then they started spreading that around.
What else we got?
I think we'll keep doing, since you can't hear anything, there's not really much of a reason for us to watch too many body cam videos unless there's some that have...
if we have something attached to like a super chat.
Yeah, maybe like a meme. Maybe if I can find like a meme one or something. But like anything that would require anything being said is not going to be very helpful because I'm just going to have to repeat it to you what they're saying. But we can watch the police recruitment videos still. Or if somebody in chat really, really wants to see a video, they can tell us in the Discord. Since pretty much everybody here is a Patreon member.
Oh, yeah.
So this is Oxford Police Department. I don't know if this is Oxford like the UK or if this is just...
It's like slider shot that they got going on there.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to go look at it on Instagram and see where they're located. ASU makes the Aviation Support Unit and Oxford Police Department. I'm guessing that's Alabama.
Sounds correct.
Connection is not private. Ooh, they have a sketchy website. They need to update their security certificates. I do like these shots though. They got somebody with a fancy gimbal in there.
What?
I do love how they always get the most, like the 3 buff cops to be in these videos every time.
Sin for the basket weave, big sin for the basket weave, but it's clearly part of
Look at that.
their uniform code. I hate the way Basket League looks.
Yeah.
Shout out to that Stinger DS though. I had that exact same flashlight. I still have it. It's broken now, but I have it still.
Investigator.
The generation of Tahoes are just nice.
Oh, they get the baseball caps. Good dog.
Good dog.
Wait, are they getting the Boston Dynamics dogs?
Look at these guys.
Bougie?
Yeah, we didn't have Boston's
You gonna
Dynamics.
put a rifle on that thing?
Could you imagine?
Oh, they got the thing. The doorbuster thing, or whatever it is.
Hell yeah. These shots are nice.
Mm-hmm. So this is for their Aero unit. Aero surveillance unit. Yeah, there we go. There's the helicopters. On the beat drop, let's go.
You said on the beat drops?
Well, you gotta save the helicopter shots for when the music gets good.
I guess you're right.
It does mean like the very beginning, the whole like first minute of your video is very slow and boring. But damn, when that helicopter hits. Oh, now it's just an Air Force video.
Basically. Their jail looks like everybody else's.
You're just gonna see an F-14 randomly. Like, we couldn't get an F-35, but
you know, for community,
they weren't
for
using this
community
one.
service. Yeah. Community outreach F-35.
Yeah, it's the one that went out of control in DFW.
Oh my god.
They're like, this one's broken anyway, you can use it.
I'm so surprised I still do not have internet.
Damn, dude. Yo, Spectrum's screwing you over real hard.
Since like 4 this afternoon. I actually know it was sooner than that. I think it was like 3.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy. So you basically weren't able to do it. Were you working from home today, or were you at
the
studio?
I was pumped. I was like, this is gonna be easy. Working from home for once on Thursdays.
I mean, I guess it was. You didn't do shit.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It was easy.
Millennial gave that one a B+.
B+. Ah! So
I do bump it up a letter grade for the helicopter drop. I feel like that. I went from being like, this is kind of a boring, to being like, okay, yeah, you know what?
So
I'm into this.
my only beef is it looks like all of that's for specialized units, which means patrol doesn't get shit. That's I give it a C for that reason alone. Like, did we have drones? Absolutely. Did we have night vision? Absolutely. We had thermal cameras. We had canine units. You know how often I got to use any of that shit, or even had it help me on anything? Never once, never. It was so incredibly rare that we ever got anything like allocated to us. And we're talking like foot chases, barricaded persons, the whole night. Unless SWAT got called out, it was so rare. Every once in a while, you get a drone to help you out on like a person that you manage to like corner. You know, and like into a wooded area or whatever.
I've seen what you do to drones. I'm glad they didn't let you use it.
Well, no, like you wouldn't get to fly it. A drone operator would come out. But yes, pre-collision avoidance software, I fucking Shrek the drone.
Yeah, I have that video still on my phone. I transferred it over the last like 6 phones I've had. Of you just like running my drone right into a lamp.
I kamikazed that thing so hard. Was that an SMU?
That was at UNT. We were out there filming that running sequence, and you're just like, yay, right into a lamppost.
Yeah. Nowadays, it can't really do that with drones because they see things.
They at the very least beep at you real hard. You can force them, and they're gonna be real mad at you. But I don't think they'll actually like fully go. I've gotten like a foot away from an obstacle, and it was just screeching at me.
It's a nice downtown.
Yeah, this is pretty good. It's Greensboro. This is North Carolina. I want to say.
Part of who you are. The Greensboro Police Department is the perfect place.
Oh, they got like little all-terrain bikes. That's kind of cool.
Do they?
Yeah, they're like.
They got dirt bikes.
That makes just a lot more sense. They sit a lot higher, which means you can like pop curbs and stuff.
You can chase a dude into the woods.
Yeah.
With over 30 special teams and squads,
Of course, their SWAT team makes a promo. Their
Of
little
course.
bomb.
This is what I was
bomb
saying
little
about.
guy.
I was saying earlier about. I think the first video we watched was just like I kind of liked it because they didn't do all of this. Where it's like, hey, you can basically be John Wick and do all this cool stuff. Where it's like,
Like
hey,
patrol's not getting any of this. God, look at their firing line. Good, that's a huge. Also, they're whoa, they have a gym. So our gym at Arlington was literally I think we had like 3, but they were all like apartment-sized gyms. Like like a very middle to low income like apartments got a gym, air quotes, that they have to add a mirror to make it feel bigger.
Oh yeah.
Like maybe 4 people could work out at the same time. Maybe. Yeah, we didn't have this. This is incredible.
No, this is a freaking
hell yeah
luxury apartment gym.
I wouldn't even care if this was like really clapped out equipment. It's here. The fact that they even have it and it's like a police asset is huge.
And an enormous
Let's check it. Oh, look at this thing.
That's kind of cool. Well, they have they do DT. Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like a dedicated
shiny
padded room.
and new.
We had to roll a mat out for ours every single time. It's their command center. Look at them. I'm an agent of the state.
Oh, look at this.
Why do they have
TVs,
why do they
dude?
have that? I don't understand that, but I'm listening. Like, I get it,
I want one.
but not downtown.
Well,
You know what I mean? Like,
cool.
what's
It's got the shot's got to look cool. They probably only use them in downtown for this shot, and then they're like,
For
okay,
the-
we gotta go.
But for the price of this, I just want a side by side.
Yeah, right. You know what?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, pick a street where you can do that. This is like a
No, a side by side smaller than a car still.
oh yeah.
Yeah, it's just like an 18, like it's just a.
I thought you meant like a
6-person
side by side shot because I was like, oh no, that would look cool. Yeah, where they're just like
Oh, no, like an actual
patrolling like
a-
chips, like just like
Yeah.
right next to each other. That'd be sick.
Just get like a gator or something cool like
Yeah.
that. I don't know. I'm sure Polaris, not to
I got
piss
confused.
them.
The first North Carolina law
But yeah, you're right.
agency
It is North
They would
Carolina.
not.
You think Michael's anywhere near here?
Oh, Clea. Oh, I'm listening. Sorry.
This is North Carolina. I'm curious where. This is near where Michael is.
Join the Greensboro Police Department and find a new calling, a new career, and a new
Oh,
family.
did I get a text message? I did not.
Well, you think
They're just-
Spectrum?
I'm internet.
Oh, look at this. Old film grain overlay video audio footage HD free.
where
Bro,
it's at.
this is a goated stream today. This is the best we've ever had.
This is a goated stream.
Greensboro.
This
Where's
is-
Greensboro?
This is the ugliest decal I've ever seen in my life.
Oh,
This
man.
looks like a parody decal. I'd be
It does.
offended. Does this not though?
It does. This looks like what they would use in a TV show or like a student film or something, so they don't
Yeah.
have to pay for the
Yeah.
rights to anything
Like
decent.
Weekend at
They made
Bernie's or
this in
some
Canada.
shit. Yeah, dude.
Oh, where's my audio here? Hang on. Turn it up. Shout out gloves.
Police officer.
Shout out
Such a noble
football.
profession. It's the greatest job on earth.
They're cutting like this is TikTok, bro.
Yeah.
I saw nothing in that entire lapse of
MTV, bro.
things.
This is for Gen Z. They're gonna put Subway Surfers underneath it so that
It does look nice though. Like the shots look nice. They
Mhm.
just last for half a second.
Yeah.
But-
They've got like the saddest music, piano music playing underneath, and this dude is talking about how being a police officer is the greatest job in the world.
It's such a noble profession. It's the greatest
Sin
job
for
on
the
earth.
accent.
Craig Capri. I am the police chief for the city of
Chief.
Eustis.
Why do all the chiefs look the same?
I
don't
would
know, you
describe
gotta
the
sell
city
some
of
part of
Eustis as a
yourself
very
to get to
diverse
that
community.
Lazy
We're a
cast.
suburb of the Orlando community of a big city. We're a smaller city.
It's the same
You have
character
time
actor every
coming
time.
in as a new police officer to learn how to be a cop.
Wait, somebody hop in here?
We're very big on
no, I'm just
community
getting
engagement.
messages.
Building those relationships with the community. To me, that's the most important thing in
Oh
this
shoot,
job.
Retro is sending us one.
Bro, what the roast to? The last
You can
time he
change
sent
people's
us
lives, make an
one, what was
impact in
it?
somebody's life.
Maryland, or was it
That's a pretty
Michigan
powerful
State
accomplishment.
Police? Bro,
Yeah,
we
Michigan
let
State
you do
Police,
that.
dude.
We're a proactive agency.
That was. I remember, wasn't that where the patrol cars looked like taxi
Every day,
cabs? Just like blue
something
taxi
different.
cabs?
So we got to be vigilant and always ready at the go. You have to have the mental mindset
an outdoor range
to handle the stresses you're going to
Shout out
feel.
to them
things you're
filming
gonna
in the
see.
rain, though.
And not everybody can do that.
That's real bravery.
There's so many options here to get
I'd be
a really
annoyed
good education. We'll send you
as
to
the
all
person
the
filming.
advanced and specialized training that you would like to go to.
Nobody looks that cool using a
technology. We're gonna
LiDAR.
embrace that, leverage that to benefit our citizens and our visitors. We're going to let you develop what you want to do.
Shout out to the metal freaking
Canine.
binder, dude.
You wanna
That's
be a
where it's
traffic
at. He's
cop.
got a little
You want to
ticket
be a
book.
detective.
He's got the
You're gonna-
big metal one. That's how you know that guy's like is full enforcement all the time.
He is just ready to take it.
Oh, it's like
Get a
raining
chance here.
here.
You're going to get the
Dude,
opportunity.
outside range, in the rain.
Also, red dots on pistols. Look at these guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, just one of them. Oh, just one of them's the cool
Oh,
kid.
shit.
Also, he gets a big sin for shooting with gloves on. That's weak sauce. The guy next to him, barehanded with a Glock with nothing on it. That's a man.
You're going to get the opportunity to really hone in on what you want to do and be very good at it and very successful at it.
Still, nobody looks that cool.
We sponsor our candidates, so
You do
we'll
if you
pay
point
for
it
you
at
to go to
nothing.
the academy. We'll pay you while you're going to the academy, and you're going to get medical benefits, and you're going to get a really good salary.
That's a weird way
After
to approach
25 years, you're going to get a percentage of your pay for the rest of your life. With the schedule and patrol, you're going to get every other weekend off.
These are
We're always
ugly
looking
patrol
for
cars.
good
Every time I
stable
see one, I kind of like
anything you-
I kind of drive you a little.
This is really the spacing on the lettering's weird. The font's weird. This weird little gradient looking thing. Check mark.
You know
It's
the
really
thing-
ugly.
You know, there was like a panel that decided this,
Oh yeah. There was
and
a
they
committee.
pay money.
Mhm.
They pay money.
Oh, and they paid a lot of money.
That's what I mean. These aren't cheap.
No.
You can do that you want to do. You can do here.
They paid
If
a lot
you're
of money to
thinking
the
about
chief's
doing it,
cousin to. He's a
take a
graphic
look and see if
designer.
it's for you.
No kidding.
You think they pronounce it justice?
Yes, it's 100% justice. Justice police. EPD.
Justice PD. Let's see what Retro sent us. We'll see if he's
He
gonna get
sent us-
banned. Oh, is this gonna be like a history of our department video here?
I like the Crown Vic.
Yeah.
Honestly, don't mind the Ford Tauruses either.
Oh, bro, when is this film, dude? What is this? This looks like just an episode of Cops. 1 year ago?
It was uploaded 1 year ago. Doesn't mean it was
Okay.
filmed 1 year ago.
It's gotta. I mean,
We're gonna give it a rating in the comment section.
yeah.
as only.
Jeremiah uploaded it, so yeah, it's gotta be.
Law
someone else.
enforcement as a profession is
This
nothing
Crown
more than a
Vic
passion
just
to me. It's something
does
that you get in your blood.
You're under arrest already.
life.
The second that
Because it's
thing
a small
rolls up,
department, you get more of a family atmosphere. The officers are closer. We work
it's a
better
less
together.
offensive looking Explorer.
Competition-wise,
That's an
we have it
offensive looking
here,
AR,
but it's
though.
not so cutthroat as in larger departments.
We have approximately 95 sworn officers. So we're big enough
Smyrna,
where we have
Georgia.
a lot of opportunities, training opportunities, career
Smyrna?
opportunities.
Smyrna.
What a weird
But
name.
we're small enough that
Home of the
we know
Smirnoff.
Also,
We all know
SPD
we're not
sounds
going
weird.
to become rich in law enforcement. The pay is comparable to other departments. We have
Pay is
benefits
comparable
that
to other departments.
do not have. We have
As opposed to saying something more positive, like
Yeah.
better.
He does say. Let's see. He said they have some extra benefits.
program.
Let me see.
Departments, we have benefits that other departments do not have. We have
Come on,
a
Cat.
car program.
Their audio is so trash.
We are on other departments do not
I
have.
get that.
The music's louder than the. Like I have to crank up my volume to hear him, because I can't hear him.
Our take-home car program.
Take home car program. That's one benefit. He says.
Fuck that.
We are on 12 hours.
Anyone that wants to take home car.
12-hour shifts.
Patrol officers, they get every
That's
other
okay.
weekend off to spend with
They get
That's
every
way
other
better.
weekend off to spend with their families.
Smyrna, in
Believable.
my opinion, offers a better career.
You gotta have time to plan your.
Smyrna's been established here. Smyrna has
We'll call it the exit
ability
strategy.
to
Yeah.
allow officers to move
For life, not
laterally
kidding.
This dude looks like Dennis the Menace.
agency.
When you
He's
walk
got
into
Dennis
work,
the Menace
you learn how to do
Dennis the
police
Menace
officer.
face.
You learn how to go on the road and answer calls.
I do like that they're using actually real
Oh,
officers
dude, this is
in
a real. No, bro, go back
Yeah.
to that Volvo. Toggle.
Oh yeah, yeah, no, yeah.
This is either the best scenario training I've ever seen in my life, or this was an actual call.
I'm telling you, this feels like just an episode of Cops. They just sent a dude on a ride along, and they're like, just film whatever. Just don't show faces.
This is top notch.
This is how I would ask to film a video for a police department. I mean, like, I just want to ride along and film whatever I want, and then.
I tell you what, the headlights on this thing looks like they were painted over.
They do.
Like, you know, when you like the apartments that I used to have when I was in college, 'cause they all sucked and like got fixed by they threw paint over everything and said fixed. Your light switch would have like 4 layers of paint on it. Like, they don't take them off, paint. They just paint over it. That's what those headlights look like. Common.
Oh. Officer Nathan is offended because his car was a take home.
Yeah, it's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You lived in a clearly
compared to the lowest paid departments. Yeah, probably, dude.
Compared to the lowest paid departurs.
We're comparable.
And they're talking about like loss prevention departments. It's not even like police departments. Yeah. They're loosely using the word department.
We're talking about department stores and the minimum wage.
We're competitive.
Yeah. If you were a Ross employee, you'd probably get paid about as much.
Aspect of
no kidding.
Once you become more seasoned and you get experience
and get
under
more
your
training,
belt, you can work towards many different.
Yeah, if you can park in a garage, I'm okay with the take-home car.
Oh, this is old school. This has to be from the 90s or something,
DUI
or maybe like early 2000s.
Street crimes unit.
PIO.
Honor guard.
I always find honor guards kind of cheesy.
Is that the ones with the flags?
No, so like anytime like your department, typically it happens at like funerals and stuff like that. But it also happens for like family get together or like meetings, or like if they're gonna go be there for the first pitch for a game or something like that. The honor guard represents the department, right?
Mm-hmm.
They got a different Class A uniform or whatever. I don't know. I don't know what would compel a person to want to be part of that. But I'm jaded.
You get to say I was an honor guard, like an honor student.
Because it's like a lot of work. Like everything they do has to be super precise, and like the uniforms have to be like meticulously maintained. And,
do you think it helps you with like promotions or something?
Yeah, that or like I could see like if maybe like if I was trying to like if I had like a partner that maybe like died in line of duty or something like that, and I wanted to honor him, maybe you could do that.
Yeah.
But like if it wasn't for that purpose, like I don't know, man. Maybe for promotions, but I always thought it was like seemed like a lot of work, and you never do anything in honor guard that's like police related.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Every other unit they talked about has some police action relation to it. The honor guard is like purely ceremonial,
Interesting. So Sweeper knows what the car was. He said it's a Volvo 240, and those are definitely painted because they weren't plastic; they were true glass. It's like a European. He said it's a Euro spec Volvo 240.
My man,
so
who was that?
Imported that car
just to have it be trashed.
It's just to paint over the glass headlights.
Let's be honest, that's probably stolen.
Oh, Blanky says honor guard is great for cops that want to go into politics.
Maybe. That's hilarious. Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Yeah,
I couldn't do that. Especially if you do a bunch of sad shit too. I wouldn't want to do that. I bet they all drink. They have to.
I want to go and learn more about dispatch. It's not just one thing. You learn how to do that, but
if this guy's sworn staff, I want to see him in a uniform.
Set goals.
One of the things that we
see, like he's in uniform.
The police department is that we have a very diverse group of people that work here.
Yeah, well, the detective was in a suit.
Because we don't want.
Yeah, I don't even like seeing detectives not in uniform. Like, screw that. Have some sort of uniform.
And to offer their opinion.
I wonder if they just basically like, what are you wearing today? Okay, we got to get you to say a thing.
4 shifts.
Maybe it's like part of a specialized unit, and that's like a perk. Like he doesn't have to wear a vest or whatever. But
could be.
Lieutenants that actually come in.
Dude, briefing.
Sergeants that work under them. And normally,
this is old school right here. Look at
this.
Around.
I'm not gonna lie, it's probably the best part of the day.
You're not just a number here.
Outside of like 42 with your buddy,
we know
like bullshitting.
First names, last names.
Like.
We know everyone's
briefing was
family,
always a good time.
Everyone's children, so it goes along with the small town feel of Smyrna. Small
town feel of Smyrna.
I get treated fairly, and
I would
there's
hate that.
other officers that you can go to ask questions.
How do you spell that? Brekel? What the hell was that chick's name?
Brickell, yeah, Brickell Streifthau. She just wanted to make sure you could never say her name. You know what? That's smart though, because then it's like when somebody has a complaint, they're like, it was officer.
It was that one chick.
It was that one chick, and he was blonde.
Dude. You know she's over there recruiting just to keep like the female officer numbers up, so like she can.
Oh yeah, well her first words were "I'm treated fairly," and just like, oh, okay, so y'all are.
And
Dude,
there's other officers that you can go to ask questions.
Y'all had an issue with somebody
I'm
complaining.
sure. I will say this: I bet the first couple of generation of female officers really had it hard. Really, like everybody probably hated them. On the street, it was probably very weird, but most in general, I'm not a female, so I don't know for sure firsthand, but it was very rare outside of suspects being like mouthy with you that I ever saw female police officers not get treated fairly. Like when it came to if anything, like it was easier to get promoted to a specialized unit because they had a certain demographic. I'm not saying that they were checkbox people. There absolutely was checkbox people. That's for everything. But like I really do actually admire, especially some of the older women that I had in my police department that had been there for 20 years. I was like, the police department she had to sign up for versus the one that exists today was very different. And J-Rod, she was my geographics detective, but she still went out on patrol all the time, and she was a bad bitch. I love that lady. Like I was like, I'd take her in a fight. For sure. Like she was very squared away despite the fact that she's like was retired on duty. She was still like, you could tell she was a very squared away cop. She knew her shit and was like very motivated to be at work all the time. But like I can see.
Yeah, well, if you signed up back, you would have to really love the
Very
job.
squared away.
And I would, my guess is probably around the time when this was filmed, because this is clearly an older video. Like if they filmed this anytime recently, then they have bigger problems. But like my guess is this was probably like they were trying to get more female officers, and the perception was absolutely like you're gonna get treated like shit.
Yeah.
And so they were like, hey, can you just tell them we don't treat y'all like shit even if we do?
And I will say this though, as a rookie, you're universally treated like shit, so it's fine. But in general, like, and I think obviously culture is very different depending on where you're working. But I guess as a hats off to
Small town Georgia.
Small town Georgia, I can see it being shitty. I could see all of it, like politics-wise, kind of being shitty. But like, we were too big of a department for that. And I think it helped too that a lot of the women that were there, it was 50-50, just like the guys. Like the 50% of the women that really like should have been there, like were very good at their jobs, kept a very good reputation for women as a whole in the department versus the ones that were hard eye roll there, you know, because it's the same thing for male police officers. Like I personally had more beef with male officers mostly because there was more of them than I ever did female officers, but it's important for recruiting, which I totally get.
Oh, dude, I keep pushing space.
Brackout, get an easier name.
More senior officers.
As far as experience,
just go by Bree.
We do have a lateral.
Yeah, just go by Bree.
Something.
Which does come with some more compensation.
That wasn't the most yoked up motherfucker they just had running there.
We have a generous
It's
retirement
enormous.
Where someone could work for a number of years at another department, transfer to our department as
lateral transfer
entry,
is good for you.
Opportunities of training here.
Training
really go
opportunities.
Far, as opposed to other
in service.
There's just so many different ways that you can.
Who's this?
This is the
pick and choose
detective
once
boy.
You get here. That,
boy, put on a uniform.
It's
You're
almost
too
like
good for
a major at college. You're probably going to change your mind a couple of times.
This is the police Kentucky colonel.
The more you're going to have opportunity to.
I don't need a vest. I don't do police work.
We're looking for an individual who has strong work ethic.
I'm shitty. I'm just crusty. Forgive me.
The rest is just interviews. I don't care.
We want to see each other
that's
succeed.
Yeah, make
so
them
we're
run.
going to do everything we can to help you succeed.
I love going to work. The aspect of being a police officer, the different.
I like how that guy
parts
just
of it.
like.
You come
And like, you know what? Even for the fact that like they were probably making these decals by hand, like they're probably hand painted from how old this video is.
Way better.
Way better than that 2023 on the other one. Like
a
million times better.
Like
that other one
I
was
also
so
like
bad.
the like black on silver. I think.
Yeah. I think that's a cool look. I like their font use here. I think it just is nice. It's readable. It's bold. You know.
Officer, the
It's not
different
this
parts of
weird.
it. You come in one day.
Attempted a
and
video
it's
game font. I don't know what the hell that other one was.
You show up on the next day and it's something completely
Oh shit!
different.
What happens that allow you to make a career out of this if you want. That's the Smyrna apart from the rest.
What
I
happened?
just couldn't imagine going anywhere
Somebody, I
else.
think that might have been. Was that? Geez, somebody just hopped in here. I thought.
No, you popped in and popped out, unless I did.
Oh, did I? Did I break
Yeah.
Stram? I
Did
broke
you break
Stram, dude.
Stram?
I broke the Stram. Hang on, this thing should.
Oh, it's internet struggle busing. We're
I
getting
know,
attacked
dude.
by the Chinese.
At least they can still hear our audio. They just can't see us.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. So let me just. Yeah, I guess I popped out and popped back in. Let me make sure I can get my face back in here. Somehow properties. Oh, I have to pop it out again. Hang on. That's what it is.
You gotta do the whole process.
I gotta do the whole process, dude. When other way, there I am again. Okay, I gotta resize it correctly. What? What
are you doing?
I'm moving the thing. I'm just making sound effects for the chat because they can see what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, we're back. Yay! Maybe. Are we still live? Hopefully, maybe. Kind of. Hey, we're still here. Okay, good.
Heck yeah.
That was mostly time.
Well, do you have AT&T?
No, I have Frontier.
I guess we're both struggle busting.
Yeah. I used to have Spectrum, and the fact that Spectrum was worse tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, let's see what else. Retro said he sent another one. This one was better. Let's see if it's true.
I need you to screen share. Can't see anything.
I know. Hang on. Oh, damn. I turned off my camera because I'm dumb. Old film. There it is.
Okay, watching.
And of course, there we go. There I am. And of course, I got to rearrange the camera again. Okay, good. It's fine. It's fine. Kind of. Yeah, kind of. Chat, pretend we're doing something else. Just entertain yourselves.
Wow. Jesus, I need you to sit in an online queue and entertain yourselves.
That's right.
Bro, 2023 is a weird
Y'all
time.
talk about body cams or something. I don't know.
Who else in the chat?
We got Blank, we got Millennial, we got Chris Kaufman, we got Sweeper, we got Retro, Brian P, Officer Nathan.
Got some regulars
we got
here.
Emu. Yeah, we got all our peeps. We got all the best people here today. Only the best people.
I still did not have internet at all.
Damn.
Like not even close. I've been like refreshing it every couple of minutes.
I still feel like you can't hear anything.
I don't like using the word loyalty in a police department.
No.
That sounds very like my loyalty should be to a piece of paper, not to my department.
The way I think about it is loyalty goes both ways. If you're going to be loyal to them, they better be loyal to you. And if they're treating you like shit,
well, for me, it's also not like you're a service member, right? So like your loyalty should be to like the oath. Like it's not to each other technically. Like yes, you care about the person next to you, and obviously like you're gonna do the job. You might do risky things to keep that person safe and take that person's safety very seriously. But like loyalty to me
it
is
sounds like if your department or the people around you are putting you in a position where you have to violate your oath, they are not being loyal to you. See, I
agreed. I agree. Yeah,
hey, I made it work.
Juan's the defense. That's right. For this recruiting video.
Yeah, that's my affirmative defense to loyalty Sushin.
Yeah. Keep going.
All right. Integrity
I'm good with.
Service
I'm good with.
Trust is good.
Trust.
He's running. Oh, hell yeah. Body cam video for your recruitment. I like that.
I got one running. Pit him.
Get him.
Start the chant. Hit that car. Okay, just speeding.
Oh, pit. Oh, no, I just pinned him. Still. Put on him. Oh, Is this when you really need audio? They're doing everything for you right here. Oh no, the warp stabilizer! Oh, the real bad warp stabilizer is so obvious. Come on, guys, just reshoot it.
Oh, that's weird.
It's not that hard to get that done.
My dude is running.
I'm not gonna lie, I like that they're using the body cam.
It feels more real.
It does. I was like, no, these are legit calls that we haven't, been on.
I do like that she was not wearing a seatbelt. High five. I'll send the basket weed. Okay, so if that chick is legit crime scene, she's a freak.
You got any evidence to support that?
I don't. To find some, go on LinkedIn and look up crime scene investigator, and just make your. Tell me if I'm off base there.
We'll do that in the after party. How about that?
Very, very cool people. Like, I have nothing but respect for them because they were always very good at their job. But like, y'all some freaks. Like,
Are they supposed to be the kind of person to be wanting that job?
It's a weird, man. You're gonna see the chat. Like, yup. Put a yes or affirmative in the chat if you agree with me that literally universally, all crime scene investigators are freaks. They're weird. A weird group, man. I like them. Like, they're cool. Like, I never had any issue with working with them. They some wild people. I have stories for the after party.
Hey, pit training. Look at them.
Bro, the fact that they let them pit, hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a super soaker? Oh no, it's a green gun.
Yeah, it's a green gun, but it's orange.
Hey, dispatch.
Dispatch.
Oh, they're just crushing it.
This camera work though. Oof.
Oh, this is only a sniffing dog. I'm team these guys. That is just a sniffing dog. I like that.
He looks so happy doing his job.
I know, because all he's got to do is say yes or no, and he gets the ball. Like, he doesn't have to worry about getting shot or stabbed or hopefully not stolen.
So this is the same police department. They figured nobody wanted to watch a detective talk for 30 minutes.
Nice. What the hell are these people?
Drone guy.
Oh. He's got a little helipad. That's the most adorable thing I've ever seen. I think we just launched ours off of the roofs of our cars.
Yeah.
If I remember seeing it.
I do that sometimes. I used to keep like a big Pelican case because it was nice and flat at the top, and that's where I kept the drone inside, and you could just launch it off that.
That's smart. Just a welfare check. The hell?
Mm-hmm. SWAT.
Of course, they get their chance in the light there.
Mm-hmm.
You know why SWAT's in every recruitment video?
Why?
Because they ain't doing a damn other thing. That's why.
They're free.
Exactly. They ain't got nothing else going on. Like, yeah, sure. We'll be in your recruiting video. Oh, that's some sharp looking Otter Guard uniforms.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, those look good. Dude, do they do a watch? That would be
hardcore. I want to do Otter
hardcore.
Guard because they get the nice uniforms.
Dude, if they did like an actual watch, like the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier, that would be
cool.
hard as fuck.
That's pretty cool.
Those guys are hard. Like, those guys out there just like chilling in the storms and stuff. I think it's kind of cool. Oh, we forgot to rate that last time.
Oh yeah.
You should just randomly go in the comment section and be like B-.
Yeah.
C-, A+.
There we go. I put it in there.
You should just timestamp it. Also, warp stabilizer is sin.
Dude, that warp stabilizer dropped at a letter grade. The camera work for everything that wasn't body cam was very iffy.
That was the most honest recruiting video I've seen.
Yeah.
A lot of the equipment kind of looked kind of clapped out.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
You also, one thing I do appreciate about them compared to everybody else is like they show the actual, they're not just finding the most like camera friendly buff officers to be in the video. They're like, no, we're just going to get whoever's available at the time. Hey, you get in front of the camera and stand there. I don't care if you got a belly. I don't care if you're just sitting at the desk. You're in the video now.
You're the one. You're doing the Lord's work out here. So
You're out here doing it, so you're going to be doing it. Just on camera real quick.
Very cool.
Not like these guys.
We'll do like 2 more, then we'll give them an after party. Hopefully I get
That sounds
internet
good.
between now and then.
Yeah.
This, dude, the fucking depth of field on this is
Mm-hmm. And the lighting and
redonkulous.
everything. See, this is what I'm talking about. They got Actor Boy here. A t-shirt.
I think the one chevron collar is the dorkiest thing I've ever seen in my life. This is what?
It's just
Like,
nice little
what?
arrows telling you who to blame. Like, whose fault is what happened?
So traditionally, at least most of the police departments I've seen and been around or whatever, you start actually seeing chevrons once you have 2, because you're a corporal at that point, and so those are typically field training officers or senior officers on shift. Obviously, there's sergeants with 3 chevrons, but like in the military, to my understanding, 1 chevron, you're just a private first class. You're just a private, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so policing, you're just a police officer. Like, you're nothing special, no rank. You're the average rank. So that you don't have any chevrons. That's just how they delineate. You either have none or you have 2. So like the single chevrons, especially that it's on the collar of all places, like, because even then, like, chevrons are typically done on the sleeve, at least in policing. I'm sure the military uniform's different, and maybe this is class A's for them, but like, that's goofy as shit. I always thought the single chevron was super goofy. Like, you're a cop. I could tell that by the badge and uniform you were wearing. I didn't need to know that you were of no importance.
First class, yeah.
Oh, it says that.
It does, yeah.
Oh my god, it does. Oh
They had to make them
no,
fancy. It also just looks a little silly. It's just a bad design choice in general.
Same thing, like when you start getting, they talk about getting your bars, so when you're like a lieutenant, right? So like, that's on the collar, and then stars are on your collar. They're not like on your sleeve, so it's just weird. That's probably something unique to everybody, but generally speaking, most police departments that I've been around don't do that. I think it's goofy. Correct me did anybody make any comments about crime scene investigators?
Just about the tattoos from Millennial Cop.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I wanted support on my...
Retro says one of the officers in the honor guard was a TikToker.
That's extra. Okay,
Wow.
go back and lower their scores some more.
Right. Okay, so then we're going to give him a C. Solid C. Yeah. You passed, but do better.
In law enforcement to make a difference in the community.
You
I feel like
law
every day
enforcement to
we
make
do
a
something that makes a
difference in the
difference
community,
in somebody's life. It might not be
Amen.
something that's
Got all these
life-changing, but we
private
make small
first or
differences daily.
patrolmen
We
first
talk
classes.
people when it's their
Patrolman
worst
first class.
day, when we can make an
They
impact,
all got
seeing
the-
people's
Oh, wait, well, how come this dude doesn't have his
changing people's
little collar chevrons?
Oh,
He's not even first class yet. He's like third class.
Was he an explorer?
I don't know. They gave him a gun, so I hope not.
Hey, man.
Maybe he's a rookie. Maybe you got to earn your little mini chevrons.
Oh, so like if you're still on like probation or whatever?
Yeah, maybe like if you're...
Like once you're fully like blessed and you're no longer a rookie, you get your chevrons.
You need a little
Maybe.
check mark. Upside
That might
down
make
check
a
mark.
bit more. That might make more sense.
Yeah.
personality
We're
change
gonna go with
throughout
that
it when
theory.
they're upset. I think that's something that I appreciate the most about this job.
Before joining the police academy, I was not familiar with Dover.
So what is this guy not?
What I've
He's a
enjoyed the
corporal.
most
There's
is
nothing on
just
his top. That's weird.
busyness of the actual
Maybe it's like a mark that you are a scrub, and then you get it taken off when you
Once you
promote.
become, because he's a corporal, but there's nothing on his uniform to signify that.
Yeah.
Also, the white T-shirt's a sin.
Yeah.
There's always something
He
to
is
do.
hiding his collar though, so maybe he does have them. He's just
maybe it's
put 'em
on the
under
collar.
vest.
Maybe he thinks it's dumb. That's
Yeah,
what
exactly.
covered
He
up.
agrees with you. He's like, no, I'm not going to show this. You're not going to get me with this. So this is Dover. No idea where Dover is. Oh, Delaware.
I was born in Dover. Was born in Ken General. From
forget
here, went to Cedar
Delaware
Run High School, about 15 minutes
Right.
up the road.
I don't
was
because
starting to
that's
do
just
some
where
work
like a
with
bunch
myself.
of businesses are based.
Trained martial arts with some of the guys from here, and they were like, "Dude, you'd be a great
taxes or something?
asset to the
That
department."
guy's got nothing on his. What?
This dude's
Oh,
just
he's
patrolman. This is a very weird system.
Hey, Josh, do better.
No, but this is the guy that I was talking about. So maybe he hasn't earned his first class. He hasn't taken any classes. This dude has no class.
You have no class.
Here I am.
I moved down here for college, actually. I just felt
They
like
do
I
abide
needed to
by
do
the
more.
silver
I was
being a
pretty much feeling
non-supervisor
trapped in
and
the
then
school
gold
setting.
being supervisor.
I just felt like I needed to outreach.
We had a lot of
to the
gold on
community
our
more.
badge for not being
Everybody know everybody. So when I go to certain calls with my partners, 99%.
So he's got it.
He's first class.
He's first class.
Somebody needs to explain this to me.
This time I'm from five.
I
Also,
feel
how
like
the fuck
you
do
get
say
these
that
with
name?
first class, or they get taken away if first class is a bad thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay, him and Britannica over there in the other video need to make babies with like 40 letters in their first name.
I don't know who I am.
When I went to college, I
La
didn't know
Rochelle?
what I wanted to do. Playing sports my entire life. Every day I put my uniform on, it's like a game day. And you go out there, you want to give it your all.
I come to work because my shift. It's a good place. It's a good work.
Where are they
environment.
finding these
You walk down the
people?
hallway, everybody's
I
really
don't know, man.
friendly.
They
As
got-
long as you put in the work. and
Oh, the white
that-
uniform.
Also, he's Hebert, not Herbert. It's just Hebert.
and you're decent to people.
You
like,
think
you're
they
fit
require anything more than high school here?
I don't know. You know what? A dude said something about college earlier, but I don't know if he
Making a
just
difference
decided after
specifically
college
with
or
our
if he,
youth. We're going into areas that
Rivera.
normally
Hey, that's a
in, we're
normal
doing
name.
football, playing basketball, having a good time with the kids, and we're setting a positive tone that they can
my God.
approach us in the the with any issues they might have.
Megan's in the
So
chat
when you
saying
get
show
them
feet
while you
pics.
interact with them, as they get older, they're gonna say, "Hold on."
Oh, you know what?
I met this guy when I was
this
young.
guy
He's
was
not as
first
bad.
class, that's right. No, he was the corporal, I thought.
Was
Okay,
he this guy? Yeah, this guy I thought was a corporal. No, this is La Rochelle. He
No,
was
La
patrolman first
Rochelle's
class.
not. Yeah.
No, it was the other dude. Not that guy. Okay, she is something or other.
A scrub because she doesn't got shit.
Mm-hmm. Grow your career.
Mentorship that I received through being here is like a family environment. So
Family
the senior
environment.
officers take the younger officers under their wing, and
So
it's
senior
not
officers
like
take
they're
the younger
yelling
officers
at you,
under
telling you
wing.
what to do. They're
And he says they're not yelling at you, telling you what to do.
they're guiding you through processes.
They're guiding you through processes, Josh. You believe that?
Then you're not doing it right. Like truly, if you do a safety error, like something that's like unsafe for
Yeah.
either you or whatever, you should be getting yelled at. Like that should upset the officers that are like there with you, because that could have cost somebody their life. You know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man.
They have a population of 38,992, so
Bro.
maybe they aren't getting yelled at because they got nothing unsafe
Probably got
happening.
shit. Ain't shit
Someone
going
here
on.
that I can talk to, that can help me, that can motivate me.
The possibilities
Also
are
sitting for the
endless.
This is the dude that I thought was a corporal,
Smith-
right?
Smith's a corporal. Yeah, it said he
taking
was.
the right test and you're doing the
I
right
hate
thing. Your
these
promotions will go
Oh.
forward.
We have so much to offer. We have many different
Right
units,
for
special
supervisors.
operations
Makes
team, the
sense.
crisis negotiation, you have the
White
drug
'cause they don't
unit,
do anything.
criminal
Don't have to worry about it getting
investigations,
dirty.
like accident reconstructionists. When we can experience that, it makes us very versatile.
A little bear
What are
cat.
y'all using this for? In a town of
Being
38,000.
able to experience a lot of different units here.
I'm assuming this is probably for like barbecues. You know.
Oh yeah, well, you get the kids to sit in it and take pictures.
Exactly.
Or
It's
sit,
a
sit
recruiting
outside
tool.
the school.
Recruiting tool.
Oh, look at the dog.
at, dude. I think that's just a fucking like emotional support animal.
That's amazing.
That's it. Because the blue vest makes me think that.
Mhm.
Because sniff dogs don't wear anything; they just have a leash.
Yeah. I wonder if he's like a
Okay,
goodwill
that's
ambassador.
Dude, that's top notch, man.
That'd be amazing. Or like an emotional support dog for cops. That should
That's what I
probably be a
mean.
thing.
He's just chilling. If he's just chilling in the
Mhm.
department, you know.
Yeah, just like
Feed
go
him
pet the
and-
dog when you're,
Dude,
when
you make
saw
the
something
rookies like
awful.
scoop the poops and oh,
Mhm.
dude, yes.
That is
We're about to start a
So I think the
nonprofit.
best part about being a police officer is that
We're gonna
every day
we'll call it a comfort like dogs and or
dogs for
comfort
my dogs.
dogs for my dogs.
Want to be a part of a family that will take care of you, join Dover Police Department. They are going to
Y'all are walking around way too much.
Yeah. There's a lot of just. Okay, neat. Let's throw.
I give that. But I'm giving that like a D. The collar thing pissed me off the whole time.
Yeah,
I was
it's
like,
really
why are
weird.
we doing this? This is weird. Put in the comments there.
Yeah. This one's from Assertive Toast.
So you can tell they're county people mostly because of how fucked up her name tag is, and that they're wearing gray uniforms.
Yeah,
Like
they got the brown.
They got that beige uniform. I'm about to go piss off all the county people.
Got the beige flag.
This is a nice shot, though.
Yeah.
A little slide action. They're wearing also. Shout out to the Motorola cameras.
I'm a St. Louis County police officer.
Hola, mi nombre.
Oh, they're doing this in like different languages, so each one of them speaking like a different language.
Oh, damn.
I'm a St. Louis County.
Except her, she's speaking English.
Police officer.
Hola,
Educated
mi nombre
cops.
es Luis Pérez y soy teniente de policía.
He doesn't have a body cam because he's an administrator.
He's a no sabo kid. Thick accent.
She's a cop. Where's your vest?
St. Louis County, bro. You think
Where's
she's
the vest?
Maybe it's under. Maybe that's what this is. The little black T-shirt thing.
No, get out of here with that shit. I hate seeing that.
Yeah, this disheveled polo situation with the collar that's not crisp.
Act like you work.
Not on camera.
I had old ladies
Not
that
when
were
your slider
never
shots are this good.
Well,
You
what
know?
I'm getting at is like from like a you're still a cop thing. Like I can still do the job of being a police officer. Like, bro, you're on duty. You're on duty. I don't care. You make us stay in that shit all day. We gotta wear the belt and all the equipment and have all the shit and poop in QTs. And you guys get cushy ass jobs. Well, at least have a fucking uniform that in case we're over there getting murdered by terrorists, you're prepared to go and intervene. You know what I mean? Like that's a taxpayer funded employee that has the fringe benefit of a police officer that is completely ill-equipped to do anything police officer related outside of her job.
So this is like the hill you will die on, huh?
Dude, retire if you're not capable of doing that aspect of the job, or because you could be non-sworn staff.
Keith
and then if
he's
it's
a records clerk.
But that's my point. We had all of our records clerks were non-sworn staff. They got paid, they got benefits, they were city employees, but they weren't police officers. It's a very different distinction of you are signing up to potentially die for this community. That's the only people that should be getting that. I feel like this is probably the same way a soldier might feel about the whole idea of like you're wearing the same uniform, man, but like we're not the same. You know what I mean? There's like the cook versus the guy that's like a grunt or something like that. It's probably the same vibe. Anyways, this is the hell I'm willing to die in. Because she just doesn't need to be a police officer. You can be retired. I'm fine with that. They should specify that.
St. Louis.
I get butthurt about this. See, look at that uniform. Ready, an old lady ready to step up. That's what. See, old man ready to step up. I'm here for it, dog. I think this lady must have been like at least 50 something, and still on patrol, still doing PTO stuff. But she's a tiny old lady. She used to say it. I vividly remember this lady looking me dead in the face, like, "Hey, this guy fights. Like, just understand that." I'm like, "You better win that fight, because I'm just gonna smoke this guy." I'm like, "You need to chill." She goes, and she was very self-aware. She's like, "Look at me, dude. I've been doing this since like the 80s. Like, I'm about to fight this guy." I'm like, "Oh, it's true." She'd even be like, "You need to call for a third." And I'm like, "Why?" And I'm like, "It's a domestic. What happens at domestics?" I was like, "Oh, fights." And she's like, "Yeah, I'll do the paperwork. Don't you worry. Just saying, you're not gonna like the outcomes if I'm the ones making the decisions." And I was like, "Okay." Well, at least she knew, you know, and she knew what she signed up. She's always in uniform and ready to go. I had beef. We're gonna do our after party. We're gonna do our like ghetto after
I think that's
party.
probably a good time to call it. It's 9:30.
Okay,
Usually when we end.
I still don't have internet, so we're gonna be doing it on my phone. I'll find a way to do fun stuff with
Find a way
y'all.
to make it work.
But either way, I love you all that are here. Whoever showed up for our weird impromptu kind of screwed up. I still don't have internet access stream. I guess I could have gotten my laptop and gone to like a coffee shop and done it that way.
Where you live, dude, you would die.
I just been strapped the whole time.
Yeah.
been like overtly strapped. I'd be like on our OnlyCops stream. I'm now gonna have a
We
police
get a
encounter.
live stream of the dude that jacked your laptop and ran. That's what we'd be getting.
Well, no, it'd be funny because I'd go and catch the guy. I'd be like, all right, guys, rate my handcuffing. I'm gonna citizen the rest of this
You're
guy.
just screaming behind him, rate my handcuffing.
Put a baby Jesus in the chat.
Put a baby Jesus in the chat. Juan, do a poll about how long does it take me to catch him.
So we'll I'll go hang out with you guys in the after party. I owe you guys that much.
Oh shoot, we lost you for a second there.
For not seeing the stream, that was weird.
Yeah, we lost you. You kind of popped out.
But either way, we will see. We will see you guys here soon. I'm gonna go hang out with them in the after party.
Yeah,
and
I'll let y'all
hopefully
watch grainy old film overlay footage while we peace out. I gotta figure out how to end this. Bro, Reese, where the hell you been? You showed up at the very end of stream. We're like peaking in viewership right now, right when we're ending. This is just how
I want to
it goes,
say
man.
hello to everybody. I want to apologize for me being a faceless drone. It is not that I've been taken hostage. Oh, actually, I have been taken hostage by Spectrum.
Yeah, by Spectrum.
Who has deprived me of the service I pay them for and will not recoup any of that cost for failing to provide said service.
They're going to give you back 12 cents.
At least. Bro, you know how much I pay for? I'm like at like $130 a month for crappy internet.
Damn.
I think I'm like 500 down, like 200 up or something like that. It's dumb.
Dude, I think I pay less than that for my business internet, which is like a gigabit.
I know. That's what I'm trying to say, dog.
But I don't live in the boonies, so.
Exactly. Either way, I want to thank everybody. Hopefully, this internet situation, I have been internetless now for like 6 hours. I'll hang out with you guys in the after party for a little bit. I owe you that much. I'm sorry I can't do like gaming in the after party. We'll probably just look at hellacious shit on the internet. We'll have one look at it.
I'll pull it up for you guys. We'll do some story time for you.
I will be next week providing the Tuesday stream. I will commit to Tuesday stream. And then I'll probably push the Thursday stream to like that Sunday. If you want an exact update on when we're going to go live, subscribe to the channel because we do notifications. And Juan, when he schedules these things, you get notified ahead of time more than just when we go live. Typically, we go live every Tuesday and Thursday at 7:30 Central Standard Time. I put an ish behind that because I do work still full time. And then if you really want updates, like to the minute of me flipping off my lack of internet on my screen and all that, you can join our Discord. Our Discord is as little as $1 a month, and that gives you direct access to us 24/7 with the memes and all the cool stuff. I want to thank everybody.
Patreon link.
Hung out, and we need to give a big thank you because for once, producer Juan carried his own weight here.
Ish.
Watch recruiting video.
And now, like, my internet's being dumb too. So, like, who knows, dude? I think I might be frozen over here.
The Chinese are coming.
Yeah, I was trying to pull up a Bodycam video to end on here, like, just to leave playing while you talked, and it doesn't seem like it's going. So it looks like it's just frozen.
We will see the rest of you guys. We'll see the rest of you guys sometime soon.
Age and appropriate. Let's go.
Oh.
All right, we'll watch Fatal Gunfire as we end this.
I got him covered.
What?
All right, bye everybody. See us in the after party.
We've got 2 shots.
Can I? I don't know how to do anything on the phone with this Discord.